Hello people of the internet, it's me, BarryDragon107 in the House Network based woman and Shizwiz, and today I have I made a top 5 Halo Combat Evolved levels, which is quite cool, and I've always been a fan of Halo, you know, it's been one of my favourite series, and yeah, so here you go, top 5 Halo Combat Evolved levels, like and subscribe, and here we go.
Number 5. 343 Guilty Spark. After fighting the Covenant in big open action sequences to snow-filled valleys to a night attack on an alien ship, no one was really expecting the unsettling, rain-drenched swamp that was the 5th level in Halo Combat Evolved. In this level, Master Chief is searching for the last lone location of Captain Keyes and his squad. After a few encounters with spooked and not to mention most likely dead Covenant, we realise very quickly that something is obviously wrong, as we descend into the dark, abandoned labs of the Halo Ring. However, it all takes a trip down to shit-hitting the Fansville as we are introduced to Resident Evil 4 and Left 4 Dead's love child enemy type known as the Flood. This is an amazing change of pace from the purely action settings of the previous levels, and a nice visit to the survival horror genre. This level is probably so memorable for me because of how maze-like the underbelly of the swamp actually is. This, combined with the lack of actual useful weapons, makes for a memorable level because you can turn around the next corner and not only worry that you might not be going the right way, but also worry that you may be using all your good ammunition on a Flood guarding a dead end. This level ends with you finally finding the scattered remnants of Captain Keyes' Marine Squad, and together you run into the flood-infested swamp to see all your Marine Squad basically become the main meal of a romantic Flood dinner date. Number 4. The Library. The level directly after 343 Guilty Spark, you are greeted by the Prodigal's son himself, 343 Guilty Spark. And he turns out not only to be the guardian of the Halo Ring, but also a sadistic bastard that enjoys teleporting you into flood-filled alien libraries to be like a mouse in a maze being drawn towards a bit of cheese. This cheese, in this case, the cheese turns out to be the key to the Flood's demise, and also the demise of every other piece of organic life in the known galaxy, but he fails to mention that part, obviously. This level has been given the unique title of Halo's hardest level. Honestly, I can without shame admit that this particularly controller-grasping trick was the primary cause of many a rage quit during my first attempts. However, do not fret because you have the Sentinels on your side, but sentient they are not. Honestly, I found more assistance from the Covenant while fighting the Flood, but the aliens in the Covenant would gladly shoot plasma through my testes, so it really just shows how useful the Sentinels are. Pretty brain dead. However, this in itself helps with the whole level of isolation this level needs to put in, you know. It's needed to make the library such an unforgiving and satisfying experience, because if you're in the library with, say, Marine squads, they may be useless, but they can speak, you know. You're in there with all these slow and metallic creatures that don't really give a damn about your life, so they're not really speedy about it. So, it works, in a way. Number 3. The Maw. The final level of Halo Combat Evolved begins the way the game started, on the crashed wreck that is the Pillar of Autumn, and it ends in the most spectacular action scene, accompanied with explosions and bullet fire. After refusing to activate the Halo Ring for 343 Guilty Spark, you must find another way to kill the Flood before they learn how to fly ships and infect the entire galaxy. Luckily for you, your personal hologram of a naked lady realises that the meltdown of the ship's engines, such as the magnitude of a Pillar of Autumn's engines, may be able to blow the Ring, the Flood, and not to mention the Covenant. 343 Guilty Spark and the Covenant obviously both realise this, so arrive on the ship to stop them, and the Flood, attracted to the large amount of organic life, also arrive. Basically, every enemy type is present. As always, it is not wise to take on both the Flood and the Covenant at the same time, so it is advised that you probably want to be rooting for one side before killing the other. The crash ship's environment are very interesting to have large-scale battles in, and make for great gunfights on the earlier parts of the level, for instance in the ship's cafeteria. After this you arrive at the ship's control room, to insert the naked run into some computers to do something that I didn't quite catch because I was slightly distracted by nakedness. Before 343 Guilty Spark comes in to break something, I assume. And after he's done breaking shit, the hologram equivalent of a teenager's desktop background tells us that the only way to blow up the ship is to, surprise, surprise, blow up some shit with. This leads itself into a sequence involving rocket launchers, flood-infested hallways, and so you can shoot rockets at something to do something. I don't know. I wasn't really listening. Look, explosions! After a few more boom booms, we are told that to get in the Jeep while epic music is playing, and we drive down perhaps the most unrealistically long ship tunnel thing. Honestly, I have no idea what it is. I mean, honestly, who designed this thing? Look at it. It's a ship. Who would walk down this anyway? It's probably one of the most amazing experiences in gaming, driving down this hallway, and after completion we'll really wanting a social life so you can tell people what you've accomplished on this thing. Number 2. The Silent Cartographer. The reason this level is a personal favourite of mine is because of one word: juxtaposition. This may seem a bit overdone to today's standards, but back when I played this game, any game that dropped me off on a heavily defended beachhead to only a few minutes afterwards bring me barging through a forest so I can sneak around an underground old Thessalian relic facility to kill some more things was fantastic. The Silent Cartographer is based on a tropical island that takes about 5 minutes to drive around fully, but it takes about half an hour to explore the whole heart of the jungle island. It turns out you've been dropped off here because of some underground map room that the Covenant call, you guessed it, the Silent Cartographer. Yeah, the island's surface at first glance is a paradise full of life, both human and alien. It's a sun-soaked sort of place, and it's the sort of place like Russell Brand would probably buy and build a house on, I don't know. However, after taking a view in the underground side of the island, it becomes a whole different story. The underground part is guarded by 2 hunters, which makes for a fair challenge on your first attempt, and you can see why it's guarded. The whole place stretches down into a bottomless pit, multiple stories, that in all fairness is mostly just a skybox, but even with its mostly linear hallways, it still makes the whole area feel huge, and you just feel like a little bug navigating it. It's great stuff. Number 1. Halo. It's gotta be this. Named after the very same game, the second level of Halo Combat Evolved is perhaps one of the most breathtaking moments in gaming. No one could forget stepping onto that alien ring planet with the waterfall in the background and the almost artificially green grass and the sky being as blue as a British police box, however you can still make out the stars that are there in the surrounding galaxy, despite this. After this, you would walk into the untouched natural landscape and be immediately rather offended by the presence of the Covenant coming in to hunt down any survivors that landed on the foreign ring planet. 2 Banshees would come in that any true Halo fan would probably shoot down with a pistol. Later on in the level, you will find Marines holding out against Covenant forces and proving yet again that Marines in Halo might as well be bullet shields with Australian accents. You are given free roam on how to tackle, and when to tackle areas of the map which no other Halo level or map, or game for that matter, has done. And you are made to go through the map finding and fetching Marines through a series of areas on the Halo ring, from an underground area with great atmosphere and feeling to it, to cliff tops overlooking the Covenant outpost. No future games has ever captured the wonder and amazement brought to the gaming community like this. This one level on the first Halo game, it did. Actually, maybe that level on Halo Reach where you kill the flamingos really captured a wonderful experience, but that's up to debate. Anyway, that has been my top 5 Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary levels, and if you enjoyed that, then I would ask you kindly to leave a like and a subscribe. It would be fantastic, and I don't know, I would jump around with joy immensely. So yeah, go leave one. Bye.